we're in agreement about this. Now, I know that we're still just in the, jury selection process, but, I can just look at people and tell if they're guilty or not. I don't need to go to the trouble of having a trial. I can just look at his face and tell that this dude was definitely laundering money. I mean, just look at him. He's, obviously guilty. Yeah, I'm just messing with you. Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor. Yes, we'll keep it down. Whoops. Why don't you scoot a little closer to me so we don't get in trouble? I'm super bored. What book are you reading? Can I see it? Confessions of a Kamikaze Cowboy. Interesting. Yeah, no, that was a good idea. I should have brought a book. I'm so bored right now. I like that you read, though. Studies have shown that people that read more often have way better vocabularies. Words can be quite intoxicating, don't you agree? Language, when used properly, can be quite persuasive. As I'm sure these lawyers are going to be trying to make us realize. Have you ever been on a trial before? Oh, well, you're in for a treat. Yeah, I was on a trial once before. It was the alternate juror, so I didn't get to actually, weigh in on the decision. But it was a bank robbery. It was a pretty exciting trial. I would have said not guilty, but yeah, he was convicted. No, I did think he was guilty, but I would have said not guilty because I approved of his motivation behind robbing the bank. I believe that intention is everything. There's a lot of gray areas when dealing with crimes. Don't you agree? Well, his wife was sick and he needed the money for some medication that was extremely expensive, so I understood why he was in this predicament. Healthcare is quite absurd here right now. So, it was like kind of a Robin Hood thing going on. But yeah, no, he was definitely guilty. However, right and wrong isn't always so easily defined. I wonder if they're going to sequester us, since this is sort of a high-profile case. I wouldn't mind being sequestered. I feel like it would be sort of romantic, cut off from the entire world, isolated from everything. I think it would be like an interesting way to get to know someone. Would you agree? I think it could be fun. Did you ever see the Simpsons episode where Homer Simpson was a juror on a trial? It was quite funny. So we had these glasses, and inside the glasses he put these fake eyeballs. Like they were just paper. And, they were open. So then he was able to just lay back and close his eyes and take a nap during the entire trial. And no one was any the wiser. You think I can get away with that? I think I might try it. No, I'm kidding again. So you're gonna have to realize that I'm very sarcastic. You're gonna have to get used to that. Very seldom am I actually being serious. I would say 99% 90% of what I say is a joke. I do want to be sequestered with you, though. That part I wasn't joking about. So it looks like we're going to be wrapping up here in about an hour for lunch. They said that they were going to give us an entire hour for our lunch break. How about you and I go explore and we go try someplace out together? You brought a sandwich? No. One does not eat a sandwich in a courthouse when one has the option of exploring a new area. So I did my homework, and allegedly there's this dim sum place that's about a 5-minute walk from here that is supposed to be absolutely incredible. And one does not eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich when one has the option of going and getting some of the finest dim sum that downtown LA has to offer. It's a rule. I believe I actually read that in the prospective juror pamphlet that they handed us when we came in. Oh, you missed that part? It might have been in the fine print. But yeah, no, you and I are going on an adventure. We're gonna get some dim sum, and we're gonna have a good time. Life is to be lived and explored, you know? Every day has the potential to be an adventure. You can't just hang out here in the courthouse. It's so boring. What do? I am an esthetician. So you weren't listening when they were doing the jury selection process? I already described that. I was listening when you were describing your job. I was taking notes on you. Yeah, speaking of being an esthetician, though. So, it's quite sunny out today. And in my bag, I actually have some skincare samples. While we're just waiting here and there, you know, interrogating all these people. Why don't I put like a little bit of skincare products on you? Because, you know, protecting your skin from the sun is honestly one of the most important, if not the most important, anti-aging treatment that a person can do for themselves. Let's see what I have in my little bag of tricks. I need to keep being quiet. I don't want to get in trouble. Try to unzip this really quietly. There we go. Oh, I also have a shaver in here. You know, sometimes it's just really good for like right around the eyebrows. Like if you just want to, like, see the cover's on right now, but like if I just, like, your eyebrows could be just a tad shorter. Do you want me to fix that as well? I will. Okay, so this is just like this is a hydrating mist. I might spritz that on you at the end. Let's see here. Just sort of like a moisturizer. Oh, this is really good. This is like liquid gold. I don't know if I like you enough to use this on you. Well, I just don't know if we're at that stage in our relationship yet where I would put this on your face. This is like third date oil. This is not first meeting oil. You know, you have to work your way up to this one. Yeah, well, we'll see. Not yet. Maybe on our third day of being here. if you play your cards right. Oh, this is good. I might put a little of that on you. Let me actually take a closer look at your skin before we just start slathering things on your face. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Well, you actually have nice skin. I mean, there's like a little bit of dryness just around your nose and your eyebrow area, but that's normal. Yeah, your pores are actually very, very small. You really don't have hardly any like lines around your eyes. What's your skincare routine? Figures. Guys always have the nicest skin and they do absolutely nothing. It's actually kind of irritating. Alright, so after doing my analysis, I am going to put a little of this on you. This is the vitamin C serum. So this will just help, protect your face from the sun while we are outside. So there's a lot of bright, harsh sunlight out right now. So I'm just gonna put a couple drops onto my hands, and I'm just gonna work that onto your face. A little bit more. There we go. Screw those back on. Okay. So this smells nice. It's just a nice vitamin C serum. Alright, just there we go. Just pat. Just gently pat that in. Okay. Nice. I like that. You really honestly, you don't need that much. I think I'm just gonna put a little of this moisturizer on you. And I might just clean up those eyebrows just a tad. And then we'll be on our merry way soon for lunch, alright? So just okay, there we go. Okay, just down your nose, your forehead. Yeah, see if we get sequestered, I will be in charge of doing your daily skincare routine. There we are. Okay, just wipe the rest of that into my hands. Waste not, want not, that's what I always say. Alright, so let's just fix those eyebrows up. Oh no, they aren't paying any attention to us. They're busy, asking people questions. Oopsies. Okay, so hold still, I'm just gonna get the very outer, just like a couple extra, like rogue hairs that you kind of have there that aren't doing you any favors. And I'm not touching like the center at all. It's really just the very outer corners. Just like those little hairs that are like sort of baby hairs. But it ends up making it look much cleaner. And then I'm just gonna go right above your eyebrows. It's just defining. No, trust me, it's gonna look amazing. You probably won't even notice the difference, but I will. That's all that matters. So I'm gonna be looking at your face a lot in the next couple days. Okay, there we go. Impeccable. Absolutely Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor. We were just discussing how excited we are that we've been selected. Trial by jury is one of the most fascinating parts of the justice system. And we're so grateful. Aren't we? Yeah, no, we were just saying how it's so extraordinary how 12 ordinary people who have never opened a law book or set foot inside law school in their entire lives get to sit before their fellow man and, decide their fate. It's such an interesting process, and we're so honored to be a part of it. He hates me. I don't blame him. Alright, well, back to dim sum. So, what do you think we should order? Here, look at your phone and pull up the menu. So when we get in there, and they're pushing the trays around, because they walk around and they push these trays of food around, and let me tell you, your eyes are going to be way bigger than your stomach, and it's easy for an inexperienced person to just gorge themselves with every single thing that comes their way. So we really have to have a plan in place going in there, or else, it could be quite devastating repercussions that we might face. Well, you could eat to the point of being in physical pain. I've seen it done many times. So I think that we need to look over the menu. We need to decide our plan of attack. So we know what we're doing and we know what we're getting ourselves into. Yes, we are definitely getting the pork buns. That is a no-brainer. Okay. Yeah, that is actually quite good as well. Let me write that down. No, see, this is why it's good I'm here. That one, although the photo looks incredible, you're gonna have to trust me on this one. Not as good as it looks. Yeah, I know, it's quite sad. So, avoid. That one's good, but it's not a 10. Keep going down the list. Yeah, that one we're gonna get. Do you like boba drinks? Because they do actually have some pretty good coffee drinks there with boba in them. Alright, we'll do that. I need a little caffeine actually. It's been a long and tedious day. Okay. Let's do 2 more things and then let's cut ourselves off. That one is good. Yeah, I agree with you. Okay, we'll do that. And then pick one. No, we're not doing that. That's horrible. You're fired. Alright, let me look at let me see your phone. Okay, yeah, that one right there. See? Look at that. That is good. I've had that a couple times and everyone at the table agreed that it was out of this world. Okay, here's our list. Take this in with us. See, aren't you glad I'm here? You would have just gone in there and just completely failed epically. 3 of the things you chose were horrible. But thank God you have me. Alright, so I guess we will just sit here and be quiet and you can read your book, and in a little short while we will venture on over to the dim sum place. Just, save that PB&J for later tonight. Or throw it in the trash. I mean, who really cares? I think we're gonna have fun. I'm really glad that you're on this trial. Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor. I promise. No more.